Welcome, everybody. It's your boy, the Versace Stoner. We're here today. We're talking about midnight. Picked this up down at Rev Clinics. It was one of their, guest strains. It was at a really good price. It's by Forefront, and it's their smalls, but it's called Midnight. It's supposed to be like a very energizing, uplifting high, and then kind of a relaxing subtle high. TACA at 23.8, TAC Delta 9.51, CBGA 0.39, TCHCVA 0.11, CBG 0.06, the rest 0, giving it a total pack of 25 even. So it is under that, 30 that we kind of play with. But let's see. Let's roll something up here and check it out. And like I said, they are small, so they're little buds. This was on the medical side, but for $15 for an eighth, a pretty good price medically. That was over at Rev Clinics. Not sure if they're still on the menu. If you are a patient, I would check it out. Definitely worth it. Midnight. We're gonna try it out though, and if it's good, maybe you'd want to get some too. Throw some up. And happy 420, by the way. It is 420 on the dot. Lucky got on air at the time. I feel like if I planned it, it wouldn't happen. And how is everybody's week going? How's their weekend? A lot of stuff going on. A lot of great, exciting stuff took place this weekend. If you're in the world of wrestling, a lot of good shows. Pop-up wrestling, delivering an amazing show Friday night. So much fun. But right now we're here doing this, and let's roll something up here. We'll use our great MKX oil papers. If you haven't tried these strains yet, you're going to want to try these. This brand here, when it hits your local dispensary in the rec section, because so far they have delivered on every single point. I don't have one with me right now, but the Tropics line, amazing. I was this grape soda, orange soda, guava, all these different flavors. Then you get the regular cartridge line as well. All 1 grams. Some the Tropics are 1 gram disposables, rechargeables. Very nice. So we're gonna see, roll some of this. I don't know if I'll put a filter in. I feel like it's hard sometimes rolling the filter in. But I do like a filtered um, joint just because you can smoke it kind of to the end. So maybe we'll try one. Let's see. Okay. So put that in. Like I said, I find it a little tricky rolling in the crutch or the the filter roach, whatever you want to call it. They used to call them roaches way back in the day, but and not the kind that was like already smoked roach. Crutch, and filter, tip. I do find it kind of hard to roll in the tip, but no, it's not undoable, unmanageable. A little bit more trickier. And we're hand rolling today. We usually we use like the pre-roll machine, the little hand pre-roller, but right now we're just hand rolling. Sorry, just taking a second. I should have had this done, but wasn't even thinking. Figured we'd open it and crack it open on cam. Show it up. Got a little bit in the mouth, but not too bad. And top it off right about there. Always top it off a little. And scroll that back in there. And let's check this out again. This is the Midnight by Forefront. These were their smalls. What's up, Eugene? How you doing today? Not really getting much hints of any particular flavor yet. I will say it's on the sweeter side. Maybe some undertones of cherry, perhaps. But I'm not getting that lemony that I normally would taste, or I have been tasting, like in the Mimosa or any of those strains. You see if my computer's up and running. I want to see. I don't think it is, but if it is, I want to see what its parents are. What are its parent strains? I'm really interested to find out. I mean, I've had a couple hits, starting to feel a little cerebral effect, and that's what it was saying. It causes like a good cerebral high, and then it kind of dips to a body high. Like one more high for the night, I guess. You want to get one more activity done. That's how it was kind of proposed in the reading. Sorry, I can just put my computer here. It doesn't really matter. I don't have to face away. Yeah. Okay. Midnight strain. Midnight strain. See what we can find out about it. Let's see what leaf fly got to say, huh? Where'd that lighter go to? Yeah. No. I don't want to do any of that. You know I am. Over the age. Okay. Let's see. Its feelings are focused, uplifted, energetic. Its negatives can be dizzy, dry eyes, and anxious. Midnight strain flavors are lavender, rose, and sage. So I am kind of not. That's why I'm not tasting the sweetness. Myrcene, if I'm saying it right, myrcene is its dominant terpene. Others are limonene and linalool, which is a citrus and floral. Myrcene's kind of herbal. And do we got any cross structures on this? What about it? Popular strain in Israel. It's a sativa dominant variety developed by Tikkun Olam to treat nausea. The high CBD strain also controls pain, inflammation, and indigestion, with uplifting and innervating, ideal for daytime consumption. I'm not sure if that is the right one. Midnight by 4. Who did I say made this? Forefront. Mm-hmm. Let me go back to where I got it from and see what they say on it. I think it kind of went out. It's one thing about rolling your own. I feel like they do go out. Yeah, I'm over it. Stop asking me these questions, dude. Yeah, I definitely can taste that kind of like herbally taste. I get it now. Where it's coming from now. But if that's it, let's see again. Flower. Yeah, this is where I bought it. It was down in Rev's Farm. Rev Clinics. Let's see. Guest strain. Forefront Midnight. They're calling it an indica, and they're calling it a genetics are unknown hybrid by hybrid. 60% sativa, 40% indica. It's named for its gorgeous appearance and soothing effects. It's saying midnight is a great option for when you want a little boost and a touch of energy, but still need to go to sleep later. The high starts with an uplifting effect, filling your mind with high-flying energy. The energy is accompanied by laser-sharp focus, then gets your mental gears turning and your social flowing. A relaxing body high accompanies a happy lift, filling your body with a calming sense that helps you really kick back. Midnight offers an edge in treating those suffering from conditions such as chronic pain, inflammation, nausea, appetite loss, and irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. The bud has a sweet and flowery, fruity blueberry flavor with a sugary honey exhale. The aroma is very similar with a sweet and spicy grape that is accented by fresh, ripe blueberries. So, I mean, going by this one, this is, getting less herbally and more blueberry, no CBD being mentioned, and that coincides with that. So I don't know if it is just a cross of that other one. Not really sure. So far I'm feeling it's feeling like a hybrid to me. I don't feel like leaning one way. It's definitely not as cerebral as like the Lamosa or even close to the Panama OG. And Panama OG, probably one of my favorite sativas now. And that's kind of coming out of Mims in Norwood. Got some bun in the mouth. Okay, now I'm kind of tasting that. Not maybe because I read about it, but I'm kind of am tasting a little bit of the berry on the exhale. So you are getting a decent flavor terpene on this midnight flower. Um, Cerebral, it's okay cerebrally. Body, I'm feeling my arms feel a little bit relaxed, so maybe it is more indica leaning than said to be. And again, also, I mean, it isn't also much lower, well, not much lower, but a lower THC than I'm used to for flower. Normally, we've been smoking it around the 30%. But, now it's a little bit, it's kind of changed. With this flower here, it's much lower. And I'm not sure if it's actually a full pre-roll either. I mean, a full gram pre-roll. I mean, that's what we were smoking out of Garden Remedies when we were smoking their pre-rolls. It's full gram joints. This I'm not really sure how much went into it, but I don't think it was a gram. It feels less than a gram. Pretty smooth strain though, I do have to say, even for being like kind of on the rather dry side bud, and being smalls, still brings both some good flavor and clean smoke. Again, the high's pretty good. It's not, you know, it's not that sativa that they're talking about. Though I'm not feeling that wild energy yet, or that rush. That and some strains do it. Some strains really do kind of give you a boost and a kick and a mental boost. Some strains just kind of give you a really cerebral buzz. It makes you very talkative, and this is both. It's kind of chill, but it's also very kind of mellowing. It's very weird. It's very conflicting high on this one. Not sure if I like the stream because of that confliction. I would like want to do some, but then like I'm kind of chill and don't. So maybe it's a good movie strain, going to the movies with friends. Going out. Not necessarily doing something super physical. Again, this was the Forefront's Midnight. Picked it up at Rev Clinics medically. Super sale really right now, $15 an eighth. That's really super cheap for flower and mass. And again, the numbers on this are they're not the worst. Total TAC is 25%. TACA 23.80, TLEHC Delta 9.51, CBGA 0.39, TACVA 0.11, CBDA 0.09, the rest is 0. So I mean, nice strain. I haven't never tried this strain before, so it's a new strain to me. And it's weird. One saying sativa dominant, one saying indica dominant. I'm feeling it is that hybrid, but it is a conflicting hybrid. Like I said, cerebral action is kind of happening where you kind of want to do something. You could go for a walk, but then your body's like, I'm kind of chill. So maybe it is a better nighttime strain where you have to do like I don't know, late night chat. Just chilling with friends, late night talks, or with the wife or whatever. That kind of like I want to maybe this probably a really nice like romance strain, kind of like you and the significant other kind of chilling, smoke something together, relax before night, maybe watch a movie on TV, something like that. Laughing in bed, some fun. But like I don't know. I mean, like I said, going to the movies cool. Would I necessarily like smoke this and go to a wrestling event? Probably not. While I'm feeling social, I'm definitely feeling kind of chill with it and not really wanting to be around all that loudness and wildness. Which is kind of different from the last strains that we've been smoking, which are very sociable and very energetic and wanted you to be out there with that kind of live crowd. especially that Lamosa and the tangerine cookies times sour kosher. Those two were very big on that, and this is definitely a different vibe. The Mercerine, definitely a different kind than limonene, and different kind of high. And Mercerine can cause anxiety in folks, so be aware of that. On some of these strains, Mercerine does do that. It just does. I've had some strains high that cause me anxiety, and I'll be like, why? And I look, and it's because of that. Um, little, little harsh now. That might be because it's a little bit dry and it's secondary bud. The paper, well, not secondary, but secondary tear. And when I mean tear, it's like physical tear. You get your top buds and then you get your little, popcorns, and that's kind of what you got here is popcorns. Not that popcorns aren't potent. They can be. I've smoked popcorns up to the 28, 29%. Sometimes the popcorns are more potent than, some of the bigger buds. Usually, though, the top cut is where, everything, is the higher tier, though. And we're just about almost done with this one here. We got a few more, maybe a third left. I don't know. But okay. So I mean, overall, I've been smoking a while. Yeah, okay. It's a pretty, like I said, definitely a nice cerebral high, happy high. When you're chilling, but like I said, not something that you want to go running through the streets with. Definitely kind of a social though. In small groups, maybe like I said, significant other kind of deal. Watch a movie. Maybe play a board game even. Or like something interactive, possibly even video game. We might hop on the old Twitch after this. We've been playing NBA 2K23 kind of religiously now for this last season, so see what we can do in that. But yeah, nothing really major with it. Like I said, as far as wanting to, like I said, I wouldn't bring this to a wrestling show. Definitely more of that home strain. Or, like I said, maybe that movie theater experience strain. I wouldn't even say like a good dinner strain because like it does make you kind of a little bit tired and it's kind of like, you know. But I did hear good things about Forefront's flower. They're supposed to be pretty good. And, the bartender that was there checking people said that she was one of her favorite strains. She had to get on that when she saw the actual price. She was like, oh my God. That's pretty cool. Rev Clinics is a great place. I really enjoy that. People there are really personable and they get to know you and they ask questions, they interact with you. Which makes it for, a really unpleasant experience. Really. And, but yeah, I mean, again, this is the Midnight by Four Fronts. I definitely say that it's an end of the night strain. It's that that last buzz of energy, do the last amount of stuff. Maybe you're watching that movie, maybe you're chilling, whatever it is, and then you're gonna get kind of sedated and tired, and that's kind of what it says in there. So I can kind of see that. I do feel like it is more indica leaning though, definitely more geared towards the body. The cerebral high is okay, but it's hard to be, 100% sure because of the tolerance level and it being only at a total TAC of 25. Had it been maybe like 31 or 32 and 30 THC, I would be able to gauge better on the cerebral effects. But the high that it does produce is happy high, and isn't a cerebral high. It is. I can feel it. I mean, overall, like I said, it's a nice nighttime strain. I'm gonna give it one thumb up. I can't give it double because I'm a really big Steve fan, or really cerebral heady high fan, and it's just not delivering that. It is though delivering a decent high, a nice blend. But it's just not delivering everything that I wanted. But I don't not recommend this. And don't let my crazy ass tolerance you know push people aside. It's very good, especially for that price right now of $15. You can't beat that anywhere. And like I said, it does have that very pleasurable high. It is cotton mouthy. I will give it that. That was correct. Not surely sure. I don't really feel the dry eyes, but no anxiety, and I suffer from anxiety, so I don't feel anxiety from it. So I'm not experiencing that either. But it is a nice, it's nice, nice experience. Would it be my go-to all the time? No, but like I said, definitely, it's a nice experience. Gonna probably maybe smoke some later on. Maybe the missus wants some. Hit the bong. Might be a nice, enjoyable time. A nice night. Watch a movie, like I said. Date night kind of material. Um, or like I said, a couple, night out movie with friends. But it's a night out sitting and doing something, and something that's not too engaging, because eventually that indica feeling definitely settles in from the crosses and definitely mellows you out. That's what I said. It's like a very conflicting high, and I think that's what makes you want to give it one thumbs up, one thumbs down, is that conflict between the body and the mind. Not really tasting the berry anymore, though. That was, just a couple hits and that fruit flavor. Now I'm tasting kind of that herbally taste. So, kind of going back to that first profile that we were, reading. But I'm not feeling any of that CBD effects, and the content of that is very low in CBD. But every strain can have different cuts, different crosses, different, and with that comes different, effects, different numbers. But again, this is right now is the midnight. It's the mini buds by Forefront. It's at Rev Clinics right now in LA. $15 an eighth. Oh my God, $15, so cheap, so cheap, so cheap. But yeah, definitely worth it. Definitely worth the buy. I wouldn't bath them over. Just stop my go-to spray. Like I wouldn't wake up and not smoke it. make sure to say subscribe to everybody. We got a lot of cool giveaways happening in May. I'm going to be doing a lot of figure giveaways, merch giveaways, t-shirts, all sorts of fun stuff. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. And the only way you can do that is to be subscribed. Here, Twitter, at Versace Stoner 9. Be on there, subscribe to that. Instagram, you can find me there. YouTube, of course, the VSW podcast. And, TikTok, check us out on there. All the other places, everywhere. But there will be a lot of things happening starting in May. So you're going to want to stay tuned with that. We got about one more hit left here. Maybe if that, and this is done. And yeah, one thumbs up, one thumbs down. That's about it. Thank you, everybody. Have yourself a good afternoon until the next time. And if you feel inclined, please grab stars. Versace Stoner out.